Good morning. It's day 11 of our holiday. I woke up this morning at 6:15, and yes, the first thing I done, got myself dressed, grabbed me towels and bits and bobs and went down to reserve our sunbed for the day. Well, you got to do it, yeah, you got to. If you don't do it, you'll come down and there'll be none left. So we now got just only 4 nights left at sunny Jiva Beach Resort. I'll tell you what, it's wonderful here. Jiva Beach Resort in Turkey, absolutely fantastic. In the mornings, I mean, the weather now is lovely. I'd be quite happy if it was like this all day. You wouldn't break into a sweat, you just lay there, enjoy the heat and jump in the pool. But it's not like this all day. It gets up to about bloody 35, 39 degrees, something like that. That's all right. We lay on the pool for an hour or half an hour, jump in the pool, then get back on the sunbed, drink something cold, alcoholic and full of ice, get back in the pool like a sleigh. Eat, sleep, repeat. That's what it is on this holiday. But it's absolutely brilliant. We're having a fantastic time. I'm going to head off upstairs in a minute, make the little princess a cup of tea. Right, that's our little area reserved for the day. I'm going to go upstairs and put the kettle on, make a cup of tea. Don't want to be leaving them. Oh, what the hell? Oh, for God's sake, that's just what I need. Glasses just fell apart. All sorted, pop the lens back in. And it's breakfast time again, my favourite meal of the day.
Treatment.
I've always wanted Turkish prostitute.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yes, please. That is good. Oh, you can punch it, I don't care. Little strong. That's amazing. We've just been served our meal at the a la carte restaurant, well, Paprika, by a lovely waiter called Hakan, and we had fish and chips, and he suggested we had a hot dog to share, so who are we to argue with him? We've come to the Turkish restaurant for our evening meal, and I think this is the starters they brought out. All the appetizer, I'm not quite sure. We only ate about 3 hours ago, but we're going to do our best because it all looks rather delicious. I have to admit that starters was absolutely delicious. We really enjoyed it. I wish we had a bit more room in our tummy because we could have scoffed a bit more. Well, we ate all the bread. For the next course, we've got the lentil soup. I actually forgot to start videoing it and started tucking into it. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely gorgeous. There's Jackie. Hope she's tucking into it. Another question. Do you think this tan's coming on? Do you think it's getting any better, luck, eh? Do you reckon? Do you reckon they'll let me out the country? There's our crazy waiter, the massager. Now here comes the main course. Jackie's got chicken skewers and I got lamb skewers, but we're all going to have a little bit of each of them. Again, this looks absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to scoff it. So it's time for desserts, and I think we're both going to have the baklava, if I'm pronouncing it properly, because we eat that in the restaurant anyway, in the self-service restaurant, and it goes nice with a bit of ice cream. If you look down below us, that's the Paprika restaurant. That's what's the seafood, Mediterranean, Italian restaurant in the evening. We're booked in there tomorrow at 8 o'clock actually. And also during the daytime, they just call it Paprika Snacks, which is like a lunch restaurant that you can go to. And that's where we had I think we had fish and chips today, didn't we? And a hot dog to share. And we had hot dogs the other day. So, and obviously we're upstairs here in the Turkish restaurant. They just call it the roof. And this is me in the roof, or should I say on the roof, in the Turkish restaurant with the Paprika restaurant down below us. And being up here in the roof restaurant, you can look across and see the other side of the complex to where we're staying. Obviously this is the inner section of it, and they got all the apartments there with the swim up rooms down below there, and the balcony rooms with the attic rooms on top, which we've got the attic rooms, but looking towards the outside of the premises, which is obviously, it's quite quiet. It's more quiet and reserved looking at the outside, so it's not too bad actually. We decided to give the dessert a miss because we were absolutely stuffed, but we had an Irish coffee and another Coke as well. So we really loved our meal in the Turkish restaurant this evening. We went back to the room, had a shower, had a lay down for 25 minutes, got to let it digest a bit. Now we're in the library, just on our way downstairs to see the evening entertainment. Initially when we turned up, we thought this guy was some crazy drunk, but he's not. He's the entertainment manager. Absolutely brilliant guy with a wicked personality. Power failure. Well, that was the evening's entertainment this evening. Absolutely fabulous. Great band. We heard them last week. We were too tired to go out last week, but we heard them a bit from our balcony and we were gutted that we missed it. We're tired and our feet are aching, so we're taking the elevator up. It's only one floor and then we got a flight of steps to do. You all right down there, Jackie?
Yes, thank you, Carl.
These elevator doors take ages to close.
Gives you a chance to bring your suitcase in.
Absolutely. Oh, that's what it's for. Yeah, it gives you a chance to bring your suitcase in. Come on, this isn't very far. It's just from here to here, but it saves 2 flights of steps when your feet are knackered. Because we've still got another 2 flights of steps to do. Well, it's one long one with a bit of a break in between. Here we go. You've seen this route before, so I won't show you again. We get through the door first. There we go. And there's the steps ahead of us. Good morning. Well, it's 7 o'clock and I've come down this morning, put the towels on the sunbed like you do. And me and Jackie's not going to have any breakfast today. In fact, we're not going to have any breakfast or lunch. We're going to enjoy our meal this evening. So we're looking forward to another meal in the Mediterranean restaurant tonight. So we've been getting quite stuffed lately, eating 3 meals a day, and then of course time you get to tea time, you're eating for the sake of it and you can't really enjoy it. Like last night we went to the Turkish restaurant. It was absolutely beautiful, but we'd already had 2 decent meals and we were stuffed and we had a hell of a job eating it, and we even missed out 2 courses. I think it was 4 courses and we missed out, it was 5 courses really, and we missed out 2. We just had the 3. We kind of wish we were kind of more hungry so we could have scoffed a lot. So tonight, like I said, we're not eating all day and then we're going to really enjoy our evening meal at the Mediterranean restaurant. I've just literally popped into the restaurant on the way back from putting the towels out just so I can sit down and grab myself a cup of tea and an orange juice. This is my sight from the restaurant this morning, up there at the end there. That's where the entertainment was last night. They move all the sunbeds and put them back again. They put tables and chairs out in the evening. And that's the main pool. Obviously that's where they have the dancers and everything for the beach party. And just behind that pool is the pool that me and Jackie always use. We are back at the Paprika restaurant this evening, looking forward to a beautiful Mediterranean meal. They've just brought out a beautiful, I don't know if you call that a starter or an aperitif or something like that. Appetizer, that's the word, but they just brought out this beautiful platter of an appetizer for us. And for the starters, I chose the seafood risotto, just like last week. And Jackie has gone for the pumpkin soup.
But it's not patch on Becky's.
Oh, it won't be a patch on Becky's. Becky's our daughter, or future daughter-in-law. She made the most delicious pumpkin soup at Halloween. Looks like I've got some more sea creatures to eat. Fortunately, this one doesn't have arms and legs and heads and brains. For our main course, I've got the sea bass again because it was lovely last time. Got a nice bit of salad there, and Jackie has got the salmon.
Oh.
Hello.
He's given the cat.
Oh, the pussy cats. Can I get? They got cats everywhere. Where's the pussy cat? There he is. They got loads of cats around here, and dogs on the beach as well. But they all seem very friendly.
All right.
And all that's left now is for me to get all that in there. We're just waiting for our dessert. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely gorgeous in this restaurant. Really nice, peaceful place. And of course we have the dessert with an Irish coffee. And it's pumpkin cheesecake. And this is our wonderful head waiter, Hakan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again so much, it's been a pleasure.
Like the channel, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Louder! Wow! Amazing, amazing! Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Tonight's show featured a group of acrobats from Kenya, known as the Kenyan acrobats, and they were brilliant. They were so strong, they were so agile, they were so fit, throwing each other around, standing on people's heads and things like that. They were just spectacular.
They actually had a power cut halfway through their set. All the lights went out while they were throwing each other around. It must have been absolutely terrifying, but I think they must have moved it forward to the next set that they could manage in the dark, and it just carried on. Like they say, the show must go on, and I think as a result the show finished about 10-15 minutes earlier than planned. But they're absolutely brilliant, magnificent troopers. Like I said, absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much, the Kenyan acrobats.
I come down this morning and we've lost our normal spot, which is normally there, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem. So we've picked another little spot just behind us, right at the back there in the corner. Oh, Jackie's happy with it. You know what she's like. Hello. Hello, beautiful pussycat. Oh, you're nice, you are. You're a lovely boy girl. I can't look underneath, so I don't know what you are yet. But you're a lovely boy girl. Yes, you are. We've left the resort. We're going to take a bus into Fethiye. Hopefully won't get lost. See if we can find some old ruins to look at. I ain't talking about the missus. We're on the bus. We literally only had to wait about 1 or 2 minutes. So that's the little bus that we just got off. Nice little ride. What's it called, Jack?
A dolma.
A dolma. And this is where we are. We've just come up that hill. And God knows where we're going. Going to get lost somewhere. We're here in Fethiye now. I don't quite know what that is. Obviously something political. But I do realise or notice that a lot of the Turkish do seem to be quite patriotic, which is quite good. Apparently there's some tombs around here somewhere, and I think we went the wrong way. I think we went left when we should have went right. I've got a feeling we should be going up there. So back the way we came. Better luck next time. I think we finally found our destination. Rock tombs, it says, up to the left. There they are, straight ahead. The notorious tombs. Just at the foot of the hill, gonna have a little walk up there, see how far we can make it. We are now at the foot of these tombs. Looking up. Fabulous structure. I think Jackie said you got to pay to go inside, and we're tight, so we won't. And this is back in the direction from which we've just come from. Well, we made it to the top of the hill. That's our scene from here, and if you turn it around, we can look back, and that's the tombs up there. And yet another old car. Is it a Renault? I think it's got to be a Renault, isn't it, looking like that. Surviving the rains and the rust of the UK. That would have been dead long ago in the UK. I must admit, I do love the way all the houses are constructed. I don't know the situation, how it works in Turkey, but I bet there's no such thing as council houses, at least on the outskirts of the main cities. I assume people buy like old houses, 4 walls and a roof if they're lucky, and then they just add to it, you know, get some electrics in, fix the roof, put some windows in, get it sorted as and when, which I suppose is a lot better than being saddled with a great big mortgage. We found this lovely quiet little garden to sit down in. I think it's a little temple there, or a mosque as they call it, because there's a little steeple there, and it's got some lovely gardens going all the way around it. I'll tell you, it's absolutely boiling here. We were really pleased to find a nice bit of shade, and they got some taps with little seats in front of them. I think it's probably to wash your feet when you go in the temple, or the mosque, should I call it a mosque. But we're not drinking the water here because I don't think our bodies are used to it, but we're certainly splashing it over our heads. Here we are at Fethiye, and we've just bought a couple of tickets to catch the boat back to Chalice. And then we'll either walk back to the resort or jump on one of those little buses again. Well, we went in and out a few roads, and they all look the same, and we almost got lost, but not. But we managed to find our way down to the water taxi that'll take us, the water taxi in Fethiye, should I say, that will take us to Chalice Beach, which is where we went the other day, and then we can walk back from there, pop into the shop on the way back, and get a bus if we get too tired. We're on the water taxi now, waiting for it to leave. Should be leaving in about 20 minutes, so rather sit out here in the back of the boat in the shade with a beautiful sea breeze than standing in the hot sunshine. Now there's a beautiful looking yacht. Love that, or sailing boat, or motor boat, whatever they call it, motor cruiser. We're pulling out of the harbour now, heading back to Chalice Beach. Just got to turn around, he's reversing out. Oh, there we go. Go on, spin it around, boy. Spin it around. And this is looking out of the back of the boat as we're leaving Fethiye. It's nice being on the boat, bouncing across the waves, feeling the sound, or feeling and hearing the sound of the engine. The boat's moving now, we're having a nice drive, I was going to say, nice sail across the water, bouncing across the waves. The breeze is in our faces. Like, the faster he goes, the more breeze we get. It's beautiful. Looking out over the front of the boat, you can see how beautiful the sea is. Gorgeous, beautiful sunshine. And we got the captain there, making sure we get back nice and safely. Just come out of the main ocean. We're heading up the river to Chalice now, where the boat stops. There seem to be a lot of boats moored up along the bank here. I think we'll be mooring up beside that bridge ahead. I think that's the bridge that we walked over the other day. Absolutely. Don't know whether he's talking to me or what, but he sounds happy. Here we are, we should be pulling over, mooring up, whatever they call it, anytime soon, I think. Here we go. She's cutting down the engines, lowering the revs. And taking us into space dock. And we've landed. I love the way she's just sliding the ass in. She's at the front, just sliding the ass right up to the side of the dock. And I must say that was a lovely ride. Oh look, she's going straight back by the looks of it. That was an absolutely lovely ride. Probably the cheapest boat ride we've had. We got off the boat and we were too knackered to walk back, so we jumped in a taxi. Taxi straight back to Jiva Beach. Jackie, glad you're in the taxi and not walking. Now that's the way to ride a bike. No crash helmet and shirt off. Just hope you don't fall off. We're back. That was bloody murder. we ain't used to this heat as tourists walking around. We can handle it as tourists, as holiday makers, laying down by a pool on a sunbed with a bar next to us, but we can't handle it walking around. Well, we didn't have any breakfast today and we went out for a long hot walk and we're knackered. So I got myself some pizza, which actually tastes like pizza hut, some nice chips, got some like little Coujon things as well, which is really, really nice. And they got this savoury rice, so I put a dollop of that on there because I like savoury rice. And there's my lunchtime feast. That should sort me out. Just seen a lizard for the first time in Turkey. We used to get lots of them in Cyprus a few years ago. It's just nice seeing new interesting animals. Here he goes, little fella. Go on, bye.
Tonight's evening entertainment, another great spectacular show. Well done, Jiva.